What is up, everyone? So today is a big day because we are finally going to mount the cylinders and the heads on our VW 1200cc engine, which we are trying to rebuild actually. So let's head over there and let's finally do the job. The plan for this episode is super simple. We have to put the heads together and mount them onto the engine case, but first we need to paint these. Why? Because they go first. I don't know if you remember, but they were super rusty a few weeks ago, and yeah, now we have to paint them because we don't want that rust to come back, right? Okay, so let's teleport to my professional paint booth. There we go. Okay guys, I have that paint. This is actually a heat resistant paint and it resists heat up to 650 degrees Celsius. So I think that it is perfect for that job. So let's do it. Look at that, guys. Holy crap, this is only the first coat. Of course, I will apply another coat in a moment, and after that we will have to heat them up to 250 degrees Celsius because the temperature is what makes that paint to cure. At first I wanted to use a heating gun to heat them up, but guys, what for? Look at that. My heating system is operating. I have some wood over here, so I think that I will put one in each corner, and guys, this has to work. Look at that, 250. So this is exactly what we want, and I'm able to make that thing red hot. So it will only take us a few minutes to heat them up to 250 degrees Celsius. So guys, see you in a moment. There is a hell inside of my stove, and now check this out, guys. Boom, over 300 degrees on the bottom of it and over 100 on the top of it. So what I will do, I think that I will wait a few minutes and then I will turn them upside down. And of course, after that I will leave them on that stove because I want them to cool down. So see you tomorrow, guys. The next day, and now look at that. Holy crap, they look a lot better than before. Maybe not perfect, but there is no rust at all on them. So I think that these are done. Of course, I cleaned them inside once again. And now we have another mission. We can actually put these together. So what we need to do, we need to put the valves back into the heads, and I don't know if you remember, but it was actually tricky to take them out, and I think that it'll be a lot harder to put them back in. I'm not sure, but we'll see about that. So basically what I want to do, I want to use the same tools and do everything backwards. So let's do that. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot to tell you that I've decided not to paint them. Of course I wanted to, because as you can see they are already a bit dirty and I'm not able to clean that anymore. So yeah, I wanted to paint them, but then two of you guys said big no to that in the comments under the last video. So I will listen to you and I will leave them as they are. Thank you, guys. So this is the exhaust valve. This is the first cylinder and we have to put it in here. So let's do that. But first we need to put a bit of looby on it. Okay, I think that this is enough. Okay, the valve is closed and we actually want it to stay like that. So I have that old brake caliper piston, so I will put it over here just like that, and hopefully that valve will stay closed. Okay, the valve is closed, so we can put that spring over here. Now the cap, there we go, and This is the hardest part because we have to compress that spring to be able to mount these. And they actually hold the valves in place. So for that I have a special tool, crappy socket, a bit modified, and a handle made out of extensions. So fingers crossed that this will work, guys. Okay, let's see if this will actually work. Let's try to put it in like that. Look at that, one is in. Okay, okay. Ta-da! Holy crap! It wasn't that hard actually. At first I wanted to use a screwdriver once again, but as you saw, I did it by hand. So guys, we've got our first valve installed. Now let's do the rest. There we go. Okay, we got it. This is awesome. Two more to go. Yes, there we go. The last one was the hardest one. Okay, the job is done. And it went so smooth that I did the other one off camera. And guys, these are done, so what now? I know what now. The pistons and the rockers. Look at them. They look nasty. And now the rockers covered in old oil. And now, at first I wanted to use that to clean them. I know this wasn't my brightest idea, so I think that I have a better one. I actually bought a new tool for our workshop. Check this out, guys. There we go. Guys, ultrasonic cleaner. I am very happy because I was thinking about it for at least 5 years now, and if I'm correct, these will look like new in a couple of minutes. So the plan here is very simple. We will mix that about 200 milliliters, and this is actually funny because this is industrial floorings oil stain remover with about a gallon of water. We will put these inside. We will set the timer for about 15 or 20 minutes and the temperature of the liquid for, I don't know, 40 degrees Celsius, and that's it. The magic will happen by itself. Okay, the mixture is done. As you can see, the water is green. There is a bit more than a gallon of water in here, and I hope that this is enough. Okay, so let's put this in there. So this is first, second, third, and fourth piston. As you can see, the rings are gone. Why? Because we will mount a set of new ones later. Okay, so let's put that in here. Okay, it's not enough water. We need a bit more, but that's okay. I am prepared for that. This is the second one. Okay, and the last one. And guys, at first I wanted to take them apart, but I think that this will actually clean them inside out. So let's see. I did some reading and I think that we are ready, guys. There is a switch over here. There we go. And now the time. 20 minutes and the temperature. Okay, we can do that. On. Whoa! Whoa. Okay guys, it just stopped and I think that we are done here. But of course, I did a small mistake because earlier I said that I want to clean them in the temperature of 40 degrees Celsius, right? Yes, but I totally forgot that that machine needs to heat up that mixture first, right? So I had to add another 20 minutes because it needed those first 20 minutes to get to that temperature. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's see what we've got here. Holy crap, can you see that? Oh my god, of course you can. Okay. Oh my god. Holy crap. Dude. Check this out. I said that it will look like new, and it does. Holy crap. There is nothing here. Oh, there is something, but I'll take that. This is insane. Oh my god. I love you. Oh my god. Brand new. This is incredible. Look at that. Another one. This one has a bit of that thing over here, but that's nothing. Insane, guys. Look at that. Now let's see the rest of the parts. Holy crap, it's hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane. Look at that. Jesus. I think that I will abuse that machine from now on. Okay, there is nothing left. It looks like new. And I'm glad that I didn't take it apart, because I didn't have to. This is the best day ever, guys. Oh my god. Guys, I knew that those parts will look like new, but I didn't know that new looks like that. Sorry, but my head is still processing what just happened. And guys, that was the last mission before assembling all of those parts back together. So let's do that. Okay guys, the time has come and we can actually put everything back together. Yes, so we will start from putting the compression rings and the oil scrapers on the pistons. Of course, my pistons are marked the same as my cylinders, so I know where all of those parts go. And there is one thing that I need to tell you, but I don't know where it is. Okay, there it is. See that little arrow? Of course, it wasn't visible a few minutes ago, but now it is. So that arrow needs to point towards the flywheel every single time. Arrow towards the flywheel. Okay, so we will start from the oil scrapers. So these actually scrape the oil out of the cylinders. So in other words, they keep the oil out of the cylinders. So this is the first part. We always start from that. I know it looks strange. I'm doing that for the first time, so it is strange for me. The funny thing is that to me this looks like a crap. Why? Because it's broken, but it doesn't matter. Look at that. This is the old oil scraper that was on one of these, and I think that this looks like $1 million when compared to that. But I asked about it a guy who builds engines, and he said that this is a normal thing nowadays, so I shouldn't worry, so I won't. So this goes first, like that, and of course I have the instructions over here, and it's written in it that we need to see those two colors after mounting that oil scraper. So not like that, boom, like that. Okay, that was the first part. We have two more parts over here. This needs to go down here, so we have to put it on somehow. I don't know how. Okay, I think I got it. I don't want to break anything. No. Yes, we actually got it. So, do you remember that arrow? There it is. So this is pointing the flywheel. Here is the top of the piston. So the gap between those two colors needs to be exactly at the top of the piston. So at 12 o'clock. The gap in that second ring should be at 10 o'clock. And there is the last part for the oil scraper that goes above that gold part, and this gap actually should be at 2 o'clock. So like that. Okay, top, there is that gap, and 2 o'clock over here. Okay, so this is done, guys. So we have 2 more rings to install, and these are actually the compression rings. As you can see, it is marked that this is the top side, and I don't know if you can see that, it has that, oh, there it is, that bevel over here. So that bevel needs to be on the top. But before putting that over here, we need to check if that gap is correct. So we need to put it into the cylinder. Oh crap. It's nice and even all around. Now we have to check how big is that gap, and it should be 0.3 millimeter or 12 thou. So now we have to put that filler gauge in here. Boom, look at that. There we go. Perfect. Guys, this is good because that means that we won't have to make that gap bigger. This is the top and it goes here in the middle groove. So now we should be able to actually mount it like that. No, not here. There we go. Hello. So now we need to mount that. This is another compression ring, and again it is marked. So this is the top and it goes in like that. There we go. Okay, and now we want our new gaps at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. The cylinder is clean. I did that a lot of times lately, so we need to spray a bit of oil in it, just like that. Okay, all the gaps are where they should be. So we need to squeeze all of that with those funny looking pliers. Okay, so it looks like we only have to do something like that. Holy crap, it is in actually. There we go. Okay, it looks like that. We need to have those visible because this is how we are going to actually mount it onto the engine case. The last thing to do now is to mount that clip. There is that groove in here, so we have to squeeze it and put it into that groove. There we go. Okay, done. I have to repeat all of that 3 more times, so let's do that. Look at that, guys. They are ready to be mounted, but we are not able to do it. Why? Because we have a problem. Holy crap. Once again. Okay, so these are the new studs for the engine case, and these are the old ones. Here we have only 2 lengths, and here we have 3. And now these are the same as these. In this set we don't have these, and these are way shorter than the new ones. So I'm stuck because I don't know what to do. I really don't want to reuse them, and I don't know what to do with these. And now I'm wondering what happened here, because as far as I remember, I ordered a set of these, the correct set, and I found that. So I ordered a set of these for a single port engine, and I got a set of these for dual port engine. So they did the mistake, not me. Yeah, but what now? And now, at first I was tempted to actually cut them because I really don't want to wait another week to mount the heads and the cylinders onto the engine, and I don't want you to wait another week for that episode to show up. But now I'm thinking that we will have to wait, guys, because I'd rather to have them original than cut. Sorry. Okay, guys, it's 8 days later. I just received the package with new studs, and guess what? They don't fit. Holy crap! They actually don't fit once again, and that's not the worst part. The worst part is that it is impossible to actually buy them. I have no idea how this works, but it is actually impossible to buy a set of new studs for that engine. So I don't know what to do. So let's see what we've got. Okay, this is a totally new set. This time it's a set of studs for a single port engine, and look at that. This is the longer one. Boom. See, this is the other one. So we have a problem. I didn't tell you that earlier, but these are not original. My engine case was modified, so let's see what's going on. Originally, there are 10mm studs mounted over here, but after years of abusing these, it is very easy to actually damage that thread inside here. So as you can see, we have those little inserts installed here, and instead of 10mm studs, we are using 8mm studs, and these are called the case savers. So by doing that mode, these last a lot longer than without them. And for some reason, I'm not able to buy a set of these. I looked throughout the internet for these, and not only the Polish internet, but worldwide, and guess what? I found nothing, not even a word about a set of these. So those 8 days were for nothing, once again, and now I'm starting to feel like I'm cursed or something, because it happens in every single episode. Holy crap. I was thinking what to do over here, and we have no other option than clean and mount these. So let's do that. I don't like that idea, but I really don't know what to do. Seriously, this is strange. Okay guys, so this is how they look, and I really hope that by using that machine we will make them perfect. So fingers crossed. And look at that. Holy crap, it took me 2 hours to do that, because some of them were really rusty, and after I got rid of all of that rust, I used that product to polish them. So that is why they are a bit shiny now, and I think that they actually look quite nice. So let's just hope that none of them will snap. Look at that guys, everything is nice, clean and prepared to be mounted onto our engine, but we are not going to do that. Why? Because I found an issue. Woohoo! I noticed that on almost every valve there was a bit of that. So that means that they are not sealed properly. So that means that the valve job that I didn't work at all. So that means that I will have to take it all apart and do it once again. Woohoo! And guys, I did some reading, and this was a bad idea, because to do a proper valve job, we should have at least 2 different compounds. A coarse grade, and I think that this is exactly that, and a fine grade, which makes those surfaces super smooth. Look at that. I already disassembled that, and I don't know if you will see that, but you can see micro scratches on that valve, and that surface looks the same. So we have to get rid of all of that in order to have them sealed properly. Of course, I don't have that other compound, and I don't know if I'm able to buy it locally, so probably I will have to order it from the internet, and that means that I will have to wait another week. Woohoo! Holy crap, I'm extremely happy. But I have to do that guys, because I don't want to disassemble that engine once again. If we are doing that kind of stuff, let's do it the proper way. So sorry for that, we will have to wait a bit longer again. So see you soon. It is done. We got it. So what I did, I bought a valve flapping kit. So as you can see, we have a coarse grade over here, then fine grade, and this is actually funny because it does that. Boom. So now you can actually do that by hand, and I did some reading, and this method is way better than with a drill. So for the last 2 hours I was doing that, and now look at that. I don't know if you will see that, but that surface looks a lot better than before. I did it off camera because it was time consuming, and basically it was only that. So now I will quickly mount those two valves because as you can see we are missing 2 springs. So I will do that, and we have one more thing to do over here. Okay guys, this is done, and I am very happy about the end result. And I must say that at first I was scared that I broke something, then I was pissed that I have to do it again, but it's okay. I'm doing everything for the first time, so it's normal to make a mistake from time to time, huh? But why 3 in every episode? Okay guys, believe it or not, but there is one last thing that we have to do before actually putting all of that back over there. So I was wondering how this engine works, because there is no gasket in between the head and the cylinder. So this surface right here sits directly over here, like that, and that's it, no gasket, and it needs to be sealed, right? So look at that, that surface doesn't look good in my opinion. So I was wondering what to do over here, and guess what? The answer is super simple. We have to do exactly the same thing as with the valves. This is called valve lapping, and now we will do the cylinder lapping, and we will use the same compounds. So we will start from that, and we will finish it with this one. And now look at that. Remember it, because it will change a lot in a moment. I am actually ready, so it is very simple. We have to put it in here like that and do that. Let's see what we got. Look at that. See, holy crap. Oh, I love it. Look at that, guys. It already looks a lot better. So now let's use the other compound. Look at that. I think that we nailed it. Oh my god, I love it. And this is how the head looks now. I love it, guys. Now it'll be sealed for sure. 3 more to go, and we will finally move over there. So let's do that. Okay guys, so we can actually finally put that engine back together. So let's start from these, and as you can see we have 2 types of them, and now we have to figure which goes where. And I know for a fact that that longer one goes over here. Okay, I think that we are at the end of the thread, and as you can see it went into the case, because that case saver is right about here in that hole. And now I'm pretty sure that the rest of these up here are these, that second length. Okay, and once again these down here. Now we have to torque them actually, and for that we will use those 2 nuts. We will torque them against each other. Just like that. And guys, we only have to torque them a bit, just a tiny bit. Voila! So now I have to repeat that a few more times, and of course there is another side of the engine where we have to do all of that once again. Okay, we got it. both sides are done, and holy crap, I actually love how it looks, and it will look a lot better in a couple of minutes. So now we are ready for the cylinders. So let's do that. Guys, in between the cylinders and the engine case, we should mount these paper gaskets. And I wanted to do that, but now I know that they don't work. So we won't be using these, and instead of those two gaskets, we will use that. This works very, very good over here, and some people use that. This in USA is called an aviation sealant, and it works very good when you want to join those two halves together, but over here not so good. So that is why we will use that. Okay, so I just cleaned that a few times, so it is super clean. Now we will put a bit of oil through those holes over here. Okay, and this is how that sealant looks on the cylinder. Yeah, I know, probably that's a bit too much, but it's okay. So this is cylinder number 3. So we have to put that over here somehow. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we got it, guys. Now we have to gently press it down. Okay. We got it. Okay, now another one. Yes. There we go. Now we have to gently press it down. There we go. Okay, these are mounted, and guys, I love how it looks. So now it's time for another mission, and we will actually mount that. This is called a deflector. It directs the air in between the cylinders, so it is very, very helpful. But this is not an original part from that engine. This is actually from VW engine type 3, I believe. Those engines also have deflectors. For some reason that one didn't have it, but the original deflectors for those engines are super small. So I've read that this is a lot better. That is why I bought that, and we will mount it now. That's it. This is how it looks mounted, and now we can mount these. I will use the same sealant on both sides, and we will put them in here. So let's do that. Okay, sealant on both sides, and now we have to put it in here. Boom. Just like that. And that's it. Let's do it 3 more times. Okay guys, I think that it is time for the head, which is awesome. I am very happy about that. Let's do that. Oh crap, it's not that easy actually. Okay. Okay, we got it. I think we got it. Okay, we got it. Now we have to torque it down. Okay, so now we have to torque all of these down using these. These are old washers and nuts. I tried to clean them using our new cleaning machine, but that didn't work at all because they were super rusty. So I used a wire wheel to clean them, and that's funny because I thought that they are super clean, but they are not. they are rusty still, or again, I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. We will use these, of course, and over here we will use that sealant. We will put it under all of the washers and all of the nuts. Why? Because we don't want oil to leak from here. So let's do that. Holy crap, this is sticky. This is done, so we can actually torque them. And guys, there are two patterns that we will follow. So first is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we will torque them down to 7 foot-pounds. And the second pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the final torque is 23 foot-pounds. So let's do it. Okay, and now the final torque, guys. Okay, one side done, and guys, holy crap, look at that. It's insane that this is the same engine. Nothing here that you see is new. So I am stoked about how it looks. Oh my god. Incredible. Okay, so now we have to repeat all of that over here. It's basically the same stuff, so let's do the magic. There we go. Finally, guys, I've been waiting for that moment for way too long. But this is not the end. We still have the push rods and the rockers to install, so let's do that. We will be reusing the old push rods. Why? Because they are straight. That's one reason, and the other reason is that the only ones that are available in my country are extremely expensive, and I don't have that kind of money right now to buy a set of push rods, so we will be reusing these, and if I will find a set in a lower price, it is very easy to replace them, so we will probably do that in the future. Okay, so a bit of looby-dooby over here, and now we have to put it inside, just like that. That's it. This is the one that was rubbing against that push rod tube, but it is straight, so it'll work, I hope. And the last one. Boom. And now the rockers. Yeah, but I've messed up here a bit because I didn't notice that those bolts that are opening and closing the valves are worn out. Of course they will work, but why not replace them, right? So I think that I will do that in the near future, but now we will still mount it. So this should be very easy, just like that. Okay, and I don't know if you remember, but my case is broken here, and I'm not able to use the original covers with that wire or whatever you call it that keeps that cover in place. I've decided to buy these. Yeah, I know this is a cheap Chinese product, but it'll work, right? So in order to mount this, we have some parts over here. I'm sure that we will have to use two washers over here. Boom, boom. This has to go over here like that. Okay, so now let's see if the rockers will actually open and close the valves. I'm bit scared here, but there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we got it. That's good news. Okay, and now look at that. I have a set of 2 bolts, 2 seals, 2 washers. Of course, there should be a gasket over here, but I'm not using it right now. And I think that the seal goes first, then that, and that bolt is last. Yeah, I think that this is how it works. I hope. Holy crap! One side done. Even though that this is a cheap Chinese product, I still love how it looks. Holy crap! It's so wide. Oh my god, I really love it. Okay, so you know what will happen now, right? Boom! Check that out. Oh my god, I still can't believe that we actually got it back together. Holy crap. And it looks awesome. What do you think about that? My precious. Oh my god, guys. This is actually insane. I've rebuilt an engine by myself. Now let's just hope that it will start and it will not leak from everywhere. That would be my worst nightmare, having to disassemble it once again. To be honest, when I was disassembling that engine, I had no idea that it takes that much time and you have to do all of that stuff to actually rebuild it. I thought that by now I will have a fully rebuilt, repainted, everything engine, and we just did that. So yes, there is still a lot of work ahead of us, but every day we are a step closer to our goal, which is awesome. And I'm pretty sure, guys, that the worst part is done, right? In between the last episode and that one, I've met a guy, not in person, through the internet, but still, this is awesome for me. Yeah, that guy from that episode. And that guy, whose name is Tomek, builds engines for racing and drag racing. So when I met him, I had a million questions and he answered all of them in a blink of an eye. So thank you, Tomek. You actually took a lot of my shoulders because I was extremely stressed when I was putting that together, and with you by my side it was a lot easier. And to the rest of you guys, if you want to see his work, you will find the link to his page in the description down below. Okay guys, that's it. I have to go home and put that episode together and finally upload it. So remember, your project won't finish itself. Thank you for today. Like, comment and subscribe, and see you very shortly. Thank you, thank you, thank you.